Hey there, good morning. Yes, you may think this is a vlog. Yeah, you can say it is a vlog. I always want to be a vlogger, but you know what? It is really difficult to do one because my life is pretty boring. So I thought it would be nice to start my morning with a fancy drink, then I will look like other vloggers. But I kind of messed up with my drink. I was supposed to use cold water to dissolve the matcha powder, but as you can see here, there are a lot of something clots there. And I kind of just gave it up. And then I started to look for some beautiful music so I can get a groove there. But somehow I always ended up finding a sleepy, relaxing music in the morning when I'm still sleepy. So I went to get my hot water. I thought that would be a nice thing to shot, but then I ended up being like grumpy because you know what? I am not dressing up for a vlog. So why not to pet Bob? Bob is always very therapeutic and he will give you whatever you want, right? So let's pet him. And that is probably around 8 or something. And Bob said, yeah, I'll lick you back. You know, that's what we do to each other. So let's young together. So now it is 8:32 and I was trying to upload the video I did for Bilibili to Xiaohongshu. So there's quite a process, and then I will have to upload an audio to other podcast platforms and then to Xiaohongshu, and that's quite a process because of the internet. I don't know why the internet at home is always very slow, so I was trying my best to do it. But I was actually supposed to plan my lesson. Yeah, you know what? Here is the time. Okay, so here's how I plan my lesson. So in the previous video, we're talking about a sinking fund. I thought that would be a really good idea to start with my students as well. So I said, hey, that is our theme for this unit. So we did a sinking fund, and I was reading through the article I found. Then I was trying to figure out a list of vocabulary so they can work on that and trying to format them so they have a nice appearance. That's what I do. Before class, of course, your lazy Bob is right next to me, so I gotta have to snuggle with him a little bit and a little bit kiss. And Bob said, leave me alone. I don't want to do anything with you. So anyway, got back to my class and we started to talk about our New Year's resolutions. And then they told me that they want to find a job, they want to lose weight, they want to buy a car, they want to buy a house, and some of them even say I want to quit smoking. They do participate a lot. I really like this class and that they talk and they're able to communicate with you with some complicated ideas. I remember one of my friends asked me, how do you feel about teaching high levels? Because I taught low levels before, so of course there's a little bit difference between teaching those two different levels. So I said having high levels is like having your very own talk show. You do have to come up with a lot of jokes, stories, and funny things when they gave you their answers. So everything they say, I have to find something to talk about it, to give a comment, to resonate with them. So it is quite challenging, but I really like it because you know what? Your girl likes talk show and your girl likes to have a very own talk show as well. So that is why I'm always very happy that I'm able to use my own stories to tell them how I learned English, how I get this far, or how I learned other things other than language.
So for this year, I want to be fit. Right? I would work out more, exercise more because you know my video.
And here's your lunch time. So of course, lunchtime means Netflix time. So I always watch Korean shows on Netflix. So I don't normally watch English shows. But yeah, I will find a random Korean shows and I start to eat my planning lunch. So I only have 15 minutes to finish my lunch, so I have to hurry up. And your girl is a slow eater. So for me, that's always challenging because I can't eat fast. And normally I would just have to give up my lunch. And then back to my afternoon class. Before that, I will have about 10 minutes to figure out what to do. Again, because I am very lazy, I don't like to plan lessons. The day before the class. I would like to just do that right before the class so I have a fresh memory about it. And that's how I do it for my afternoon class. I use my own laptop to plan things because I'm so used to MacBook operating systems, and I will have my YouTube videos, some random YouTube videos on, and I started doing things, and of course dealing with some emails as well. So if you wonder, that video is talking about being organized and doing bullet journal, and I kind of thought about doing a video like that as well. So I may do something like a challenge to do bullet journal for 7 days or for 14 days and see how that goes.
But they're leather bound and they're like $30. I would rather leave it pristine than waste pages with experimentation. And last but not least, there's problem number 3. They just seem like a massive commitment. Like, I gotta fill out this whole notebook with stuff I do every class.
And then I will transfer everything to my work laptop, and I have a laptop and I have a monitor, so I'm quite happy about my desk setting here. I will transfer everything to my work laptop, and then we'll put everything on there so I'm ready for my class. And every time when I want to show things, I already have the document open. So yeah. And then I started my listening and speaking class here. So we will have a similar topic but definitely different content because you don't want to repeat the same thing. So we're talking about different bank accounts in Canada, and of course I talk about my own experience about opening bank accounts, and I'm talking about the difference between having an account in your country and having an account in Canada, because there are some differences there. And it turned out that I was the only one who had a difficult time opening bank account in Canada. When they came here, they all got help with that, and they had someone speaking their own languages, or they got friends or relatives who could help them. When I got here, I was all by myself, had to figure out a lot of things, and I really didn't like that part.
Do you want to open a checking account, saving account, or both? I had no idea what they were talking about. I mean, I understand every single word. Checking account, savings account, both. And when they put them together, I was like, yeah, okay. And I had that habit when I get nervous. My first reaction is always to say yes.
So after the synchronous session with my students, and then we just finished the class, but I will be still working on some things. So if they have problems, they can call me or they can email me during my work hours. So for this time, I am only dealing with emails. I probably got like 10 emails through the day. So yeah, I have to respond to them, either like it or just respond. Then I got this email about having a book presentation or something, that there's an author and he was going to hold a Zoom event, and I thought that would be a great opportunity for my students to do it. So I was putting an announcement in my Google Classroom and trying to figure out who he is and what he looks like, and get the link to the Google Classroom. So for my students, it will be much easier for them to click on that and get to the website and see if they can find out more information about the author. So that's what we do, or that's what I do after I finish the virtual class. And of course, I want to be part of it, so we decided to sit together, and he's always a good assistant for me. And every time when I feel stressed, when I feel depressed, when I feel something, he's always there to help me out. So I was working on emails, I was working on my assignments and other things, and Bob's like, "Ma, I don't really want to be here, but I do that for you because I love you so much."